Hey guys, welcome to the concept series. So in this series what we want to do is give you more of a why behind the program that you're doing and introduce you to the concepts that we use. So what we're now going to be looking at is how to get the most out of a generic program. Now this is an extremely interesting topic. Our top athletes we've had over 30 athletes go to the games, and 90% of those athletes have followed the generic program and the generic template in order to get to that level. However, there's lots of different ways that you can use a generic program. In essence, there's kind of a good way and a bad way. And so what we're going to look at today is how we can use it to best optimize it for you. Now, each athlete has lots of different strengths and lots of different weaknesses. That's obvious. However, what we tend to find, especially within CrossFit, it's very rare for an athlete not needing to work on something. So what we usually classify that is someone who's been at Olympic level. Say we've had someone who's been to the Olympics in rowing, someone who's been to the Olympics in weightlifting. They're so far ahead of the level needed in CrossFit that those people would not have to work on, if an Olympic rower comes, they would not have to work on rowing again. If an Olympic lifter comes, they would not have to work on Olympic lifting at those 1RM numbers. And those are the very few exceptions to this rule. So, if you have been to the Olympics in a specific sport, then these rules may not apply as much to you. However, most of us have not been, and we're still looking to progress in the sport of CrossFit. So what does this relate to in order to get the most out of the generic programming? Well, let's say for example that I feel that my conditioning is not as good as it should be, but I'm a very strong athlete. What I can then start to do is prioritize the conditioning that I have within the programming, meaning that I might not max out on all my lifts. I might not be putting as much energy and effort and time into my lifting sessions, but actually reserving my energy for the conditioning. What we tend to find in the generic programming is that people do what they favor, do that well, and then kind of just get through the other stuff. However, if you want to optimize that and you feel that you need to work on your weaknesses, actually optimizing the things that you may not be so good at and prioritizing them, and then taking the other stuff as in order to keep getting that stimulus may be the best option for you. And those are classic examples. I'm just going to kind of give a simple example of programming now so we can see how that would work. So let's say the weightlifting strength is a 5RM back squat. The workout of the day, gymnastic workout of the day is 50 chest to bar, and our conditioning is a 5K row. So obviously, the athlete who is a stronger athlete doesn't need to focus as much on the 5RM, however they still need to get that stimulus. They're okay at gymnastics, so they go through the 50 chest to bar. However, what they're looking to do is put their most time, energy and effort into really putting everything they have into that 5K row. Another athlete who might be very good at conditioning would just reverse that order in the sense that they would put a lot of time, energy, effort and their intensity into the 5RM back squat. They would go through the chest to bar, and for the 5K row, because they still need that stimulus, they would approach it but not with the same intensity they have done with the 5RM back squat. And you can kind of see where we're going with the gymnastics here. So in essence, these athletes who have the same program, by approaching it in a different way, they're getting slightly different things out of it. And being able to optimize that for yourself is the key to getting the most out of the program. If you have any questions about this, feel free to reach out to us, reach out to the coaches. That's what we're there for, to help kind of guide you how you can optimize it. But we hope you enjoyed watching, and any comments, just let us know.